the ball game. Views from the vault here with another exciting episode of our genuine draft with a twist. This time, Jason, Leon, Pierre, and our special guest Kyle Lopez are going to assemble their ultimate baseball team, but they're going to start off with the Major League Baseball outfield. And with that, Pierre, take it away.
Listen, this is going to be a fun little series. It's going to have 4 episodes, right, over the next 4 weeks. And it's going to be outfield, it's going to be infield, it's going to be starting pitching, and it's going to be relief pitching. And I think this is going to be pretty incredible. Now, outfield is probably my favorite place to draft because there's so much craziness in the outfield. Now, there's going to be no specific. It doesn't have to be center field, right field, left field. These are just going to be 5 outfielders, right? We're each going to draft 5 outfielders. In total, 20 outfielders will be drafted. And then we'll give our fans the opportunity to vote. Yep. But with that, guys, you ready to get started here? We'll get the wheel going here, and we'll figure out who's got first pick today.
It just blows my mind that you guys weren't excited about the results of our last draft, knowing that I clearly dominated that draft.
Okay, moving on. So the first pick.
Was there an official poll?
I officially won that draft.
You officially didn't do the images.
You didn't put the poll up. You're supposed to give me the images.
Yeah,
so and let's go. Let's see who first here.
Was. All right, picking first. Yes, it's about goddamn time.
If Pierre gets the third pick, it's gonna be funny as hell.
All right.
My baseball knowledge runs so fucking deep. I don't even care if I'm last.
Okay.
All right. Second pick.
Yes.
Well, Pierre would benefit if he goes last because he gets the first 2. He gets 2 picks in a row.
All right. Third pick.
Whoever gets last is winning.
Kyle.
So Pierre picks last. See, wow. So he has an advantage here.
Do I even look worried?
I don't even care. So my first pick.
Well, let's get.
We want to jump right in. Oh well, yeah. Somebody can do that. All right, here.
Every time someone else does it, you get mad. You're like, I could do it myself.
No, that's adding to the stream.
Oh, okay. It's kind of hard to decipher.
King Griffey Jr.
I don't know about that one.
I don't give a shit.
Ken Griff, baby.
He's the best outfielder I've ever seen play.
Like a name that I know.
Wow.
A name that you know.
Is it because of the sneakers or because of baseball?
Both.
Both.
In the video game.
And the video game, of course.
I did not expect you to go that way.
Mm-hmm.
I will take. Did not expect you to do that. I will take.
If you can't tell, I really don't care about these drafts anymore. So I'm just picking my players.
You've made it very clear. I will take Barry Bonds.
What the fuck?
Barry Bees.
Who you got, Kyle?
I was third.
He's taking A-Rod.
I was third, right? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I apologize. I'm gonna go with
Jeter.
Robinson. I'm gonna go with. I gotta go with Willie Mays, man.
Oh, fuck you, man.
Willie Mays, center fielder, San Francisco Giants. Don't even count those Met years. 24-time All-Star. Just incredible. Willie Mays.
He did a great job in that movie with the Cleveland Indians.
No.
That's Willie Mays.
That's Willie Mays Hayes.
Oh, Willie Mays Hayes. That's Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Snipes.
This is why you're not allowed to draft.
All right. I've got 2 picks, right?
Yep.
All right. First pick, you know where I'm going. I'm going Ted Williams. There's no way I can't take Ted Williams. And you know, listen, I think 482 on base percentage, missing most of his prime for the military, and still being probably the preeminent slugger of that generation is incredible. And the numbers he would have put up had he not missed his prime would have been second to no one.
Yeah.
So I'm going Ted Williams. My second pick is tough here. My heart is saying one thing, but my head is saying something else. I'm going Hank Aaron.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it. You was gonna pick that guy. I was like, if he doesn't pick Hank Aaron, that is the miss. Yeah,
Hank Aaron. That's
a strong pick.
Yep, that's a great pick.
Teddy Ball Game and Hammer and Hank.
Yeah, let's go Roberto Clemente.
Clemente. I think Clemente is so, not to me, but a lot of people just underrate him on how great he was.
3,000 hits, 300 career hitter.
15-time All-Star. Yeah.
All right. Is it my pick?
Yeah.
My pick. I would take 20-time All-Star, Triple Crown winner, 3-time MVP, 7-time champion, Mickey Mantle, switch hitting, center fielder.
Overrated.
No, Mickey Mantle's that guy, man.
Nah, Mickey Mantle's a bigger name. Like, I had some people list Mickey Mantle as better than Ted Williams, which is fucking absurd.
He's probably the most attractive outfielder drafted.
He was, but he was a better defensive outfielder. He had a cannon.
Yeah.
Love me that defense.
Kyle, you get 2 picks.
Woo, 2 picks. Barry Bonds is gone. I got a center fielder already. Give me I gotta take him. Babe Ruth. I mean,
funny he fell this far, right?
Yeah, I mean, I have to take him. I mean,
that's a homer pick.
I know.
What's your next pick?
I know he didn't play against much competition, but his you know,
he played before the slider was invented.
Yeah, but I'll take him and his 700.
And he also played before black players could play in the league.
Absolutely.
He
might as well take your other Yankee.
He played before the fastball was invented.
Right? When guys were throwing 75.
They were throwing the eephus pitch. It was slow pitch softball back then. All right.
My next pick, I'm going to go with Ricky Henderson.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's a good choice.
That was your pick, Leon? That's who you had in your mind? Oh, okay.
I had him ranked 23rd overall.
Okay. So now we got what? We go back to Pierre.
Yep.
I'm going a different route here, fellas. I'm going Larry Doby.
Larry Doby.
Cleveland Indian great.
Broke the color barrier for the
preeminent Negro League player. A power hitter that if he had played in MLB his entire career, you may be talking about him with the likes of Ted Williams and Babe Ruth and all these sluggers. So I'm going Larry Doby.
All right.
Doby.
I'm going way off the board.
Uh-oh.
Very underrated and historically. Stan the Man.
Yeah.
Stan Musial.
That's a good pick. That was my next pick. Good pick, Jay.
I was eyeing him for my 3rd pick. Should have probably took him.
All right. Damn it. That was my pick. All right.
I'm surprised this one name's not getting picked. Wow.
All right. I'm going to go with the all-time leader in average 4,000 hits, Ty Cobb.
That's the pick, yeah. Ty Cobb.
Ty Cobb.
Good job.
Another guy that played back when
They didn't have numbers on jerseys.
He's also probably the worst human being to ever step on a baseball field, too.
Yeah.
I mean,
they didn't even have leather covers on the baseball back then.
We're not trying to win Clemente Awards for good humanitarians. We're just trying to assemble
He would get destroyed in today's game.
Absolutely.
You think so?
Yeah.
Is it on me now?
No, Leon gets one more pick.
Sorry.
All right. Since I've picked Bones in the last pick, I will go current generation and probably this generation's Mickey Mantle. I am going with Mike Trout.
Terrible pick.
Think so?
Yeah, there's a
one knee injury, and he's done.
I didn't even write him down.
That's fine.
But Trout's an amazing player. I fear in these drafts taking someone whose career isn't
His
like
talent is getting lost in Anaheim.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate part.
That's fine.
no, but still an incredible player.
Oh no,
Yeah.
still great. Yeah, it's just you don't.
Yeah,
you need the playoffs one time in 10 years. Not to his, not his fault. Obviously, he's done what he can. But yeah, you just haven't
imagine if
seen
he played for a playoff contender year in, year out.
Yeah, absolutely.
He would be talked about as one of the best ever. But
yeah,
he's just lost out there in Anaheim.
Yeah,
wasted. All right, Kyle.
So I'm gonna take a guy that didn't start out his career in the major leagues. Probably would have the all-time hit record.
Oh, Ichiro.
If he did. Ichiro Suzuki.
Yeah.
Solid.
Ichiro.
He was very good defensively too.
Yeah, had a cannon of an arm. Could just put the bat on ball, beat out any. Yeah, he was good.
Okay.
My turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking the number 10 all-time home run hitter in the history of baseball. An amazing talent, one of the best sluggers of all time, Frank Robinson.
Only player to be MVP in both leagues.
Yep.
Solid pick.
I'm going to take the only player to be drafted in 3 different sports.
Oh, yes, sir.
Dave Winfield.
Okay.
Dave Winfield.
Yep. I love Dave Winfield. And then I'm going to take Manny just so Pierre can't.
Ah, fuck. I was going to take Manny.
Fucking Manny.
Dave Winfield. That might be the Klay Thompson.
Oh, no. Dave Winfield was a perennial all-star.
Oh, yeah. He was
just an incredible athlete.
All right. My last pick. I'm going to take now Pierre's a huge fan of Ted Williams, and understandably so, but I'm going to take his replacement, the person who had to fill his shoes. I'm going to go with Carl Yastrzemski.
Yes.
Yaz isn't a choice I would make.
Wouldn't
he had a triple crown season, where his batting average might have been 310. It might have been pretty low. But he had a lot of longevity stats. All right. Who's up next?
Is it on me now?
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a couple Yankees left.
Yeah. This is my final pick. God, this is tough. I got the power with Roof and Mays. God damn it. Give me Tony Gwynn, man.
You better pick them, yeah.
Give me Tony Gwynn.
It's a good pick.
All right. My pick. Am I the last pick here?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going Jolton Joe DiMaggio.
I thought Kyle was going to take
I was contemplating Jolton Joe.
That's who I kept thinking you was going to pick.
Yeah.
Wow. Everybody on my list was picked except for one. I had one left. That was Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys didn't show love. Pete Rose.
Well, Pete Rose, listen, Pete Rose is another guy, longevity stats.
Yeah, and he played multiple positions. He played a lot of different positions as well.
Yeah, I almost think him as like a second base, third.
Yeah,
base
I think of him more as
No, but
he started out in the outfield though.
He was
Played
an
everywhere.
outfielder.
Yeah,
He was an
everywhere.
outfielder. He got injured a lot in the outfield, running down balls,
throwing
running
himself
into
all over
walls.
the
Like, he's
place.
known for that stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so guys, let's recap.
I put him in that like Ty Cobb group of players that
I'd say Ty Cobb, Triz Speaker, and him
Mel
would
Ott.
be in that. Mel
Yeah,
Ott,
just-
guys like. Well, Mel Ott had more power. You know who's another
Yeah.
power? He's more power, but right?
Yeah.
Mel Ott had some pop.
Yeah, he had over
Why would you-
500 home runs.
No,
Yeah.
I meant as far as people I wouldn't even want associated with my team.
Gotcha.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so yeah, there was definitely some credibility issues.
No
there.
Kirby Puckett, no Kenny Lofton.
Kirby Puckett just
No,
didn't have
Andy
the offensive.
Lofton, no.
No.
Kenny Lofton, no. Kirby Puckett was good.
Manny could have been on this list for
but,
sure.
like-
He's one of the best.
No, man,
Right.
he is on the list.
Who picked
He
him?
is.
Oh, that's right. Jason picked him. Jay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No, yeah, he's one of the. I don't care about steroids. Manny was incredible.
Well,
Yeah, and listen, I think Manny was one of the most talented right-handed hitters I've ever seen,
Ever.
and the guy was effortless.
Yep. Ever.
But I'll say you said Kenny Lofton. Kenny Lofton was a very light hitting,
Yeah.
fast player.
He was great defensively.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
I wouldn't say great. He was good defensively. He didn't take good routes on balls, but he was fast, and he made up for his.
Torrey Hunter is another defensive.
Yeah.
Corey
outfielder that-
Hunter, no, Andrew Jones is another one. Andrew
Jones.
Jones, he did not look like he could field, but he was probably
Smooth.
one of the
He's
best
probably the
defensive-
smoothest guy.
huh?
He's probably one of the smoothest outfielders you
Aside
see.
from Willie Mays and Ken Griffey Jr., Andrew
Yeah.
Jones is probably the best center fielder to ever play the game in
Yeah.
terms of defense.
Yeah.
And he had a fucking cannon.
Yep.
if you're talking Cannon, you'd be remiss to leave out Vlad Senior.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
no, Vlad had a
absolutely.
cannon. Vlad had a cannon. So did. There's a lot of guys that had some great cannons from the corners.
Yep.
Andrew Jones from center field, though,
Jose Guillen had a
his arm was
cannon.
disgusting.
Cespedes.
All right, guys.
Did you just ruin this entire episode by saying Jose Guillen?
I'm just talking about his arm.
Well, I will say Cespedes from left. That's
Yeah,
one of
no.
the best I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
effortless.
Absolutely.
Cuban
Guys,
missiles, man.
buy me some peaets and Cracker Jacks. Listen,
We
we're
gotta
gonna go over
recap.
each other's five players.
Well, we
Yes,
gotta
sir.
recap.
All right.
We gotta
Let's
recap,
recap.
right?
All right.
Yeah, so let's go in order of pick number one. So Jason, why don't you start with recap?
All right, I got King Griffey Jr., Roberto Clemente, Stan Musial, Dave Winfield, and Manny Ramirez. That's a solid lineup right there.
Solid.
All right. I tried to pick 5 tools for everything. So Barry Bonds, Mickey Mantle, Ty Cobb, Mike Trout, and Carl Yastrzemski.
Okay.
You did pick 5 tools.
My
Wow.
five. I had Willie Mays, Babe Ruth, Ricky Henderson, Ichiro Suzuki, and Tony Gwynn.
All right. I went Ted Williams, Hank Aaron, Larry Doby. And for those out there that don't know who Larry Doby is, before you vote, go search him. Frank Robinson and Joe DiMaggio. Thousands of home runs in that outfield.
Absolutely.
So listen, let's do this in customary fashion too before we wrap it up, right? If you had to choose one other person's outfield, who would it be? We'll start with you, Jason.
Kyle's was a little light on power towards the end, so I'm gonna go with Leon.
Okay. Leon, who would you choose?
I was with Kyle until Henderson. In totality, I think Pierre has the most balanced outfield other than mine.
Kyle?
I would probably have to go with Leon. The Barry Bonds pick. Listen, I know he's done his whatever, but he's the most incredible baseball player I've ever seen live, in person, on TV. He was just incredible.
Yeah, if I had to pick, I'd go with yours, Kyle. I think Babe Ruth sat for a while. I think that's like the cool pick to make. I think a normal American would go Babe Ruth first.
Yeah.
But
I was looking at ways to, because I've always been one that I think Babe Ruth, yes, he was great for his time, but I don't think if you were to place him into other specific eras, he would do the same thing that he did. I just think he was.
It is incredible though that he had more home runs
Absolutely.
season than just
Than
about
actual
every other
team.
team.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that is pretty incredible.
Yeah, you know,
There's no one that revolutionized the game
yeah.
as much as he did. I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, but
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I thought you had a really good draft. I think everyone had a good draft. I mean, the only
Yeah.
questionable pick, I think everyone might have had one questionable pick, but
Yeah.
at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is. So, Snap, I want to thank you for hosting this evening.
Yeah.
I think by saying Kenny Lofton should be in the conversation for one of the greatest outfielders of all time proves why you should be the host and not picking in this draft. But
I ordered chewing tobacco for the next episode.
but Snap, what I love about you though is like your thirst to learn too, though, man. I do enjoy that about you. So like you don't just sit back and just kind of ignore these things. You're listening, you're taking it in, and I enjoy that about you. You've got this really good way about you when it comes to that.
Now, well, let's take it back to hats. When are they going to unlock the Hank Aaron?
It's been locked back away.
Yeah, it's been locked.
Yeah.
Most player patches are licensed through the Major League Baseball Players Association, which is different than Major League Baseball, and newer constantly has to renegotiate those licenses.
Yeah, I could just see like
then the alumni association.
Oh man,
there's a whole thing when they retire and stuff. It's
for sure
a lot of stuff.
Listen, guys, this was fun. So next week it'll be infielders, which because you have to be more specific there. That's got to be more strategy because this was an easier draft because you're just picking outfielders.
Yeah.
But when you have to like focus on whether you pick a first baseman or a shortstop first, or do you go catcher? Do you go like that's gonna have a lot more strategy involved. So I hope you guys are
most important and in all those positions. Who's the most shortstop?
Catcher.
I think it depends. It depends. So like you're looking for different things at different positions. So the game has evolved in a lot of ways. So
but in general, probably catcher because they call the game, right? Like
it depends, guys. I mean, like it depends on what you're looking for. Like shortstop, like if you have a hole at shortstop or you don't have a strong arm to third baseman, you're going to be in trouble on the left side of your infield.
Or if you don't have a first baseman that can catch the ball.
He can't pick the ball, man.
Yeah. All you guys got to do is pick Derek Jeter or A-Rod, all right?
Well, they'll be picked, unfortunately, but because you got Kyle Lopez drafted.
Oh yeah.
You see that
Jeter. Jeter's going to be his first pick.
I don't know if Kyle. So if Kyle had to pick between Jeter or A-Rod at short, I'm not sure he would pick Jeter. Would you?
I think if
overall, if you want to listen, I know we're gonna do the draft next week, so I'm not giving up who I'm picking, but I would say as much as I love Derek Jeter, he was not a better talent than A-Rod. He was not a better talent than A-Rod was.
If you ask me right
now,
it's
Jeter.
But it's Jeter.
If you ask me right now, Pierre, you have to start your team with one shortstop. Right, one shortstop in the history of the game.
No, ma.
I am telling you right now, I'm going A-Rod.
Yeah.
No, ma.
No,
I am going A-Rod. I'm going A-Rod.
He's the most talented shortstop of all time.
When he went to the Yankees, he was a
better shortstop. He was
a better shortstop than Derek Jeter.
He was. I think even Yankee fans, if they don't, you gotta admit that he was. The ones that don't is just because they either hate A-Rod's guts.
Yeah, whatever, man.
But also, you're right. Off of skill, he was not a better. He's not more skilled than Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter was a clutch baseball player that was going to do some great things at shortstop in terms of at the plate. Like he's going to hit 300, 320. He's going to score a lot of runs. He's going to drive in some runs, and he's going to play clutch offense in the playoffs and in the regular season. But at the end of the day, there is no way that man ever deserved any Gold Glove, let alone as many as he won.
Can I give you somebody else that you guys should pick?
Who?
Mike Piazza and catcher.
He was a really good offensive catcher.
Offensive catcher, but
if you factor in defense, I don't know.
If you're looking for, listen, I don't want to we're giving away some of our picks, but we're also at the mercy of the draft, right? But like, if you had to go with one catcher in the history of the game, it's like
Piazza wouldn't probably be top 10.
Johnny Bench, Pudge, guys like that had cannons when the game was more stolen base minded. Like those two guys changed the game, and they could also have pop in their bat.
All right. Well, listen, guys, we could talk baseball all day.
We forgot to draft Pedro Serrano.
Oh yeah,
Joe Booth.
I love
Joe-
him. Yeah,
We forgot to draft that guy from the Natural, Robert Redford from the Natural.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Listen,
All right,
this was fun. I always love these drafts, but these baseball ones are really special to me because you guys all know how much I love baseball. I know you do too. So with that, Snap, take us away.
Views from the Vault Genuine Drive. We did it again. Make sure you let us know who had the best picks, who had the best outfield. Is it Pierre? Is it Jason? Is it Leon? Or is it Kyle? Because it's not me. And with that, like, subscribe, comment below. Till the next one.
See you, everybody.
Peace. Say fuck you, Joe Boo.
Brought to you by VFTV.